This kite has a sail material made of polyfilm. Polyfilm is an abbreviation for polypropylene film. It's used for gift wrapping, and it's used in the floral industry and many other uses, but because it comes in so many different colors and patterns and so on, makes it very useful as a fighter kite sail material. And it's waterproof and it's durable, strong, lightweight, so on. Very slippery surface, all the qualities that make it good for a fighter kite sail. Except one. There is one part of this material that is not good, and it is if this material gets nicked, punctured, or torn on any part of, let's say, the trailing edge, the bow tension here will cause that little tiny nick or tear or puncture, whatever it is, to tear right across the sail and act almost like a kite explosion. I know from experience how this works, and I will show you the results. Today, I was flying this kite. This kite was more like this when I was flying it, but it's now this. Why? Because I misjudged how far away the kite was from me, and it ran into a mesquite tree. I live in the desert, and the mesquite trees have thorns all along the branches, long, sharp thorns. And this kite got tangled into a mesquite tree, and the mesquite thorn cut it right here, and it ripped it, and this tension from the bow caused the rest of it to just split apart. And it caused this as well. Whoops, there it is. So, although I love this material for kite sails, it has this particular drawback, and I just wanted you to be aware of it. This is a kite I made just the other day, so it can happen on the first flight, or it can happen anytime. But this is why it's so important when you make the sail, you cut it in such a way there is no hesitation in your knife along the edge you're cutting. Or if you're hot cutting it, cut it in a very, very smooth way. Do not make a lot of jagged dings or little nicks along the trailing edge of the sail, because this is what will happen at some point. It may not be on the first flight, it might be on the 20th flight, but it will happen. It always does if there's a nick. So the nick can occur in a lot of ways and for a lot of reasons, but when it does, this is the result.